So in this video, we're going to answer a viewer's question. A viewer asked, how do I develop my masculine? When I go out with my friends, more women talk to them than they do me. For some reason, women are very cold to me. And I want to know what I can do to get more women talking to me. Well, first off, I want to say that might not be a problem with you developing your masculine. It might be, it could be, but it might be something else. Because let's say you're more feminine than masculine. Women should still enjoy talking to you. Women enjoy talking to gay men, right? They love hanging around gay men. They love hanging around nice guys even sometimes because they're so nice and they listen so well and they're connected and they've got this great open energy. But if they're being cold to you, shutting off on you, that's a whole different story. And that might mean that you're not connected to your emotions well at all. You're shut down, you're either numbed out, walled off, and they're not feeling you. They're not feeling anything from you. And, or they're feeling very little, or they're feeling anger from you, or they're feeling resentment from you, things like this, which would cause them to back up and want to push away. Now, it doesn't mean that you live in that state all the time. Some guys actually are in that state when they first meet people because their defenses are up. So they put up these walls, and it's learning to break down those defenses. So I want to start with that, and I'd like you to take a little bit of time and go talk to friends you really trust, not dicks, not assholes. I have to say it that way because a lot of guys have friends that are just jerks. And go out and ask friends you really trust that have your back, which you should have a group of friends like this. If you don't, make sure you go get them. Build a network of friends, of guys that can really give you honest, clear, real feedback. And ask them, what's their perception of you when you talk to them? Can they feel your emotions? What's their perception of you when you go to talk to strangers? Get real, honest feedback. And if they won't give you real, honest feedback, then go find a group of friends that will, because they're either nice guys or they just don't care and they're being assholes. So that's the first thing I would say. Get real about what your problem is. And a lot of times it's like cutting our own hair. We can't see what the problem is. Now, what I would say is start learning to open your heart more, which is going to allow you to start connecting to people better. It's not going to get you that masculine you want, but it's going to start getting more connection, energy. It's going to start getting a flow of communication. And you can do that by doing movement work around the heart, by doing yoga around the heart, by doing meditations around the heart, by learning to feel this part of the body, which if you just take, we just did a video on it actually. We can put the link to it in this video, which is learning to open the whole system. You can check that out. But what you can also do is specifically work on this part of the body. Imagine you have a window here, and you want to crack that window open and let a little breeze in. You don't want to like slam it wide open, because if you're not used to feeling right here, then it's going to feel very uncomfortable if you can even slam it wide open. Most people can't. They'll try and it feels like you just slam back shut. So just relax. Now, if you've gone to a movie before, you don't control the movie, right? You just watch it. You surrender to it. So as you relax, sit down. You can shut your eyes. You can have your half gaze, we call it, where your eyes are half open, relaxed. And just imagine what it's like to open right there, crack a little window open, and just sit with it for a minute. And begin to explore, just with that little crack open, what the environment around you feels like. And see if you can feel just a little bit more emotion. Now, you might feel sadness, you might feel anger, you might feel frustration building up. Welcome whatever you feel, don't fight it. Welcome it, and just keep welcoming what's there. And after you welcome it, and let's say you're feeling sad for 2, 3, 4, 5 minutes, then ask your body, can I let some of this sadness go? And you might find that you feel just a little bit lighter. Then ask yourself, can I let a little more of this sadness go? You might find you feel a little bit lighter. And then see if you can open a little bit more and feel it a little longer. Now this process may take some time, may not happen overnight. You may have to do it every day for a few weeks before you really start feeling something. Some people that are really analytical, really numbed out, will report not feeling anything at all because they're trying to filter everything, habitually they're doing this, trying to filter everything through their analytical mind, which is the killer of feeling. It destroys emotion. This is why I don't want you to try to use your imagination. I want you to surrender to what feeling comes to you. Not try to chase the feeling, but surrender to what the experience is. Just like as if you looked at a wall and it was white and you said it's white. I don't need to analyze what that wall feels like. I can look at it and go, that wall is white. Well, what's the experience here? Oh, it feels a little cold, it feels a little hot, it feels a little warm. I feel some sadness, I feel some loneliness, I feel some actual compassion, I feel some love. You might notice what it feels like when your dog walks in the room. Do you feel love for your dog? Or maybe a friend walks in the room, or somebody you care about. You might also notice what it feels like when you focus on somebody you're frustrated with. Start exploring your emotional reality from the heart. So you can start becoming real and authentic about what you're feeling. You see, it's not about always being happy. It's about being real with your emotions, allowing them and appreciating them. The next phase would be grounding after that. After you get that just a little bit open, you don't have to have it wide open, but after you're feeling some emotions, you want to start grounding those emotions. And that's the lower part of the body. That's feeling a little lower down, feeling your legs, feeling your hip area, and starting to feel that more masculine energy. And that's where you want to start developing your masculine. And doing sports that are very grounding, like Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, yogas that are very grounding, Ashtanga yoga, which is a very masculine yoga, doing meditations that open this part of the body. As we continue on with Fearless, with the Fearless channel, I want to develop more and more products that help you guys to work on these parts of your bodies. But for right now, I'm just giving you a base idea. If you go on YouTube, you can look up different meditations for the different parts of your body. And you can experiment with them for 2 or 3 days a week. Try them out, see how they feel. And with that said, try this out, check it out. I want to hear what you think. Does this help you? Does it not? Where do you end up after listening to this video? And this will help me to continue to move you forward. Now, with the grounding part, maybe we'll do a specific video on the grounding, becoming more masculine. But I think with your question, that wasn't the problem. So I gave you an answer that maybe was a little different than you wanted. So with that said, I'll see you in the next video. Make sure you check out the video we did on opening the whole body, because that'll give you some grounding experience too. And make sure you check out the website so you can come live and in person, because if you can come down, whether I get you on a video at a live event where you're seeing it from home, or whether you're live in here, I can get a better idea of what you're feeling. I can get a better idea of where you're at, because we can have a dialogue and a communication, and it helps me to better answer your question. So again, make sure you subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Make sure you comment below. And as always, only the confident really live. See you in the next video. It's going to happen, and it's highly unlikely. You'll spend your lifetime trying to work around it, which is really sad, because it's stealing some precious life force from you that you're pushing down and repressing, that could be used for amazing things in your life. More freedom, more happiness, more. So then you walk around, the next thing you do is you say, okay, I'm going to be happy, and you kind of try to force it. And then you're walking around, okay, is my energy better? How many times I've heard that? Am I more grounded now? Am my energy better? And the truth is if you have to ask that question, you're probably not there.